This is for you guys. With a four-leaf clover on my breast and the Kano scarf around my neck, like Brian Ainsley, he roars the songs, and the Kano kids, they sing along. It's been 10 years since we set out. In the Lisbon line stand, we sing and shout. Sometimes we stand upon the seats to watch the Celtic inflict defeats. With a four-leaf clover on my breast and the Kano scarf around my neck, like Brian Ainsley roars the songs, and the Kano kids, they sing along. They come from all the Celtic lands, they take their place in the stands. Free of charge, they watch the games, all in the name of Martin Kane. With a four-leaf clover on my breast and the green and white upon my chest, like Brian Ainsley roars the songs, and the Kano kids, they sing along. Now in our 10th year, we've won the 9, but can't be there to sing this time. We cannot wait to meet again, to watch the Celtic win the 10. With a four-leaf clover on my breast and a Kano scarf around my neck, like Brian Ainsley roars the songs, and Joe Mackin, he sings along. With a four-leaf clover on my breast and the green and white upon my chest, it's such a joy for me to say, and I play football the Celtic way.
Hello and welcome to the Kano's 10th birthday celebrations. Coming up, we have a chat with Tom Boyd and Simon Donnelly. Joe McKenna will be joining us for a few songs. We have a little reminisce and a party with our very own Kano trustees and volunteers, and Stephen Dodds will be playing us out with a couple of songs. I've got my scarf and I hope you've got yours. And together, let's wish Kano a very big, happy 10th birthday.
I'd like to say a huge happy birthday and congratulations to the Kano Foundation. 10 whole years of keeping football free for kids. From all the members of the Belfast Celtic Society. Ready to sing, Dannon? Yes. La bre la sonnet, la bre la honnet, la bre la sonnetino, la bre la honnet. Happy birthday, Kano! Woo!
Happy 10th birthday and congratulations. I love you so much. Here.
Chris from the Ploughboys CSC Philadelphia. On behalf of myself and the rest of the Ploughboys family, I want to congratulate the Kano Foundation on 10 years of keeping soccer free for kids. Congratulations, guys, and keep up the good work.
Happy Kano. Thank you for taking us to the football.
Happy 10th birthday to the Kano Foundation from Jill and Dave in California.
Congratulations on the great job you do for the kids. Hail, hail.
Hail, hail.
Go Kano.
Go Celtic.
Hail, hail to all at the Kano Foundation. On behalf of myself and here from Toronto Pearson Airport, and yes, we are still flying and we'll be flying home to see you soon enough. Again, on behalf of the North American Federation, Joe, Brian, everybody there, congratulations on a fantastic 10 years. The Federation is more than happy and proud to be associated with you guys. Congratulations, keep up the good work, and we'll see you for another great 10 years. God bless, hail, hail, see you soon. Mwah.
To make our 10th birthday extra special, Joe and I are joined by two Celtic legends. Simon Donnelly, who made his Paradise debut back in 1993, alongside his captain and our Kano patron, Tom Boyd. Simon and Tom, thanks very much for joining us.
Problem. Thank you very much, yeah. What better time to be a Celtic supporter just now than what we've gone through, winning 9 in a row, going for the 10 hopefully next year.
I say sometimes it's hard to say the younger ones have only experienced winning into it, how special these times actually are.
Aye, it's incredible. I mean, me and Boyd obviously went through a real tough period at the club back in the 90s.
So did I, we.
It's amazing. I mean,
I know we heard your shouts, Joe, for the stands.
My kid are used to just Celtic winning, you know, and I must be the same with a lot of kids out there. You know, they've been so dominant over the last few years.
Yeah. The big disappointment. Sorry, then you go.
Sorry, I say, seeing your ears, see, like you were encouraged to interact with the fans. Do you think that the current players are missing out a wee bit, no engaging with the fans so much?
I would say totally. Obviously, we've been brought up, and certainly the early part of our careers at Celtic with Tommy Burns and how the affection he had towards the fans, and how he got the players to interact with the supporters and going to so many functions. I know that's changed now, and there's a far more professional era, and energy is precious for players, and they're strapping their strengths and going to a function to take somebody's hands. But you see them getting into a nightclub, they'll be getting in there and shaking a lot of people's hands. But it's unfortunately we don't have what we had in our time. But even going further back, all those local lads that won the Lions that won the big cup in 1967, and they were immense. To be able to get a group of players that stuck around and stayed close to the action, they went here, there, everyone, all over the world, but predominantly a lot of people round about, the proximity of Celtic Park. You got to see these guys just about every day. Unfortunately, because of where we are just now, and the climate of buying a lot of foreign players, nothing against them, I'm not having anything, but when they finish their careers, more often than not, they either go back home or they go somewhere else. We don't get that opportunity to really mingle as much. We'll get Simon, myself, and a few of the other lads, the older lads that are still doing the lounges and all that. That's fantastic. That's great to be able to meet supporters, get the feeling of the club. It's great to know. I wouldn't have liked to have been doing this when we were stopping the 9 or the 10 the way back all those years ago. And the build up to that, it'd be a lot of money, but it's just great. It's great to be able to interact with fans, and we wish it would be able to happen more with current players, because we know, you've got a lot of things, and there's a lot of young kids, and they don't know who myself and Simon are. Well, they'll probably know who Simon is, but he's a lot younger than me. But
that guy.
You miss out on a lot of.
Do you actually think the players will regret it though when they're older? Or do you think they'll no bother? That's basically what I'm getting at. They're going to miss something, aren't they? They're going to miss something. They're going to miss that connectivity sort of thing.
Listen, we still have, and you listen to most foreign players that have played for us, and they still get that connection. They still have that feeling for the club, and we have so many that still, send us good wishes and whatnot, and congratulations and all the things that we've done and doing. So we have an impact, and I think the impact is obviously coming from the supporters, much like yourself and what you do within the club with the Kano Foundation, the great work that goes on. And there's so much of that off the football field that our football club is so proud of. But there's a lot that still do like to see how we're going on, and like to see, to take part in well wishes of.
You both are fantastic role models, I think, for the younger clubs coming, the younger players coming through, the younger fans coming through. The soccer academy. Celtic is all about the people, and we're a club built up in working class, and you guys are the homeboys to me. And I'm 20, so unfortunately I wasn't here to witness the magic when you stopped the 10 and all these kind of things. I was only 3 when we went to Seville. So when I was first introduced to Simon Donnelly, the very first thing that I thought of when I was old enough was, he reminds me of someone. And then as I grew up, I realised he reminds me of Leonardo DiCaprio. So yeah, it's just you guys seeing Simon and yourself as well, Tom, all the time on Celtic TV and about the parks. It's magical, really. And Celtic is as, can I never get my left and right when I'm on Zoom. As Billy McNeil said, Celtic Football Club is a fairy tale, and you guys live that for me anyway.
It never leaves you, to be honest. I mean, I had 7 fantastic years at Celtic, and I came through Simon when I was 17, and the education I got, playing with guys like Boydie, Paul McStays, Charlie Nicholas was still at the club. Looking back in it was the making of me. Tommy Burns coming in, taking me away from playing up front, putting me on the right midfield, giving me different strings to my bow. It was the making of me as a player. So it never leaves you, even when you leave the club, play for other clubs. I went back to Celtic Park with Dunfermline, get a drubbing there, went back as assistant manager with Dundee United, we get a drubbing. But then the last 2 years has been fantastic to go back and work at the park, a small part, albeit at match days, but getting to sit with the Lisbon Lions guys, Bobby Lennox, who was one of my first coaches, working with Boydie, he was showing me the ropes when I first came in. It's been great the last 2 years.
And it's brilliant to see you as well. It's good seeing you about, and you always say to the kids, there was a point, the kids always ask questions, and when we were at the football, the last thing's like, why are those boys sitting behind the goals, the ball boys? And then when Simon's speaking, who's that voice? It's like, well, that is Mr. Simon Donnelly. So it's good, it's brilliant for the kids, you guys doing about.
Hey, Joe's talking about the interaction with the fans as well. See that for me, going back now, you park the car and you're walking into the stadium, the boys are thanking you for stopping the 10, or they want to tell you about their experience, where they were when we stopped the 10. All those stories are fantastic. They're brilliant. It's great to share them. I've done a wee bit on social media over lockdown. People want to give you their wee perspective of different things that happened in your career. It's fantastic to go over that with the fans.
Well, see, when you take the kids in, we see the glow in their faces and how it lights up, what it does to them. You must see that when you're signing a wee boy's shirt or bit of paper, or you must see that coming out of them. Even their parents, because they're standing beside them. Do you know what I mean? So that interaction, a lot of the players won't get that at all. I just wonder if they would regret it. That was kind of the way I was thinking about it.
The easiest thing. Well, it's the easiest thing to do. The fact that somebody's still looking for your autograph or wanting a picture with you, and you've been away from the club for 20 years. It's incredible.
I think the thing I think the thing you said there, Joe, is as a wee kid, that and I think why means I'm very approachable. I've always been and tried to be interacting with the fans through my time. I've been growing up with the club, and as a wee kid, although many years ago, I remember what it was like seeing a Jimmy Johnson drive by in a car by your house and all that. And this is young players being able to get a hold of the autograph, and something I was never able to do all those years ago as a kid. So I know how that feels, and how as a supporting club, and we get that. So it's to sign a little bit of paper for not some kid that makes somebody happy, or a wee modern days it's a photograph or a video now or stuff like that we're doing, So yeah, it's great, and it's great interaction. And it bodes well for the supporters. It can make some of them happy. Though when you do, Joe, all the ones you bring in all these wee kids, you go, who is that up there, that old guy? That's what I'm getting now, you know. Who is that old guy up there, you know?
Yeah, we get that now as well. After 10 years.
There's a fantastic video of our patron Scott Brown, and there was a young girl that came to the football. Her name was Neve, and she was holding up a banner saying, "Scott Brown, can I have your jersey?" And when you see us at the end, we're almost like the mini Green Brigade. We're all down. It's the Green Brigade, and then it's the mini Green Brigade, the Kano Foundation, and we were all shouting, "Scott, you need to bring us this." And Neve, we were all shouting Neve because he was coming over. Neve turned around and then turned back, and there he was, handing her his captain armband, and her face was a picture.
And the thing, going back on that, you know, you see that, and that's so great just now in the modern era when you see Scott Brown. Everybody just want to give a strip away to your kids. You got to remember the kit men that we had all the years ago, Neil Mockin and John Clark, the two tightest guys in the world. I think we get one strip for the whole season. No more. You're getting it. You get your strip one strip at the end of the season. That was it. Everyone had to give back, right? And that was the problem. Probably how we'd have loved to be able to do that. Couldn't afford it way back in our day as well. But that's
I know.
But yeah, absolutely, a different style.
Doing the lap on her and handing the jersey over to the kid, it's brilliant. But as you say, boys, back in the day,
you get charged for it.
Half would have been down on us like a ton of bricks, nearly mocking too, if we were given any.
They get charged for it now, but they can afford it these days.
Aye, they can afford it now. Aye. See, taking it by the club, how many in a row do you think we can do? This is 9. How many do you think we can do?
Yeah, if we keep continuing on, you know, it could be endless, you know, if we're run right and keep continuing and make very good signings, which we've done along the way. We've sold players at the right times when the market value's been high, and it's afforded us to go and try and buy a little bit. We're having to pay a little bit more, as we've done for Edward, to get some quality. But we're in the process now. We can afford to do that now because of how we've been run. And this breeds success. It's absolutely amazing, stunning actually, where we are as a club, to be able to say that we're now, dependent how this season finishes, going for a quadruple treble. When a way back when me and Simon won the cup in 1995, it was our first trophy for 6 years. So you know, we've got to really appreciate where we are just now. And it's not taking things for granted and saying where are we going to be and how many can we get again. That certainly won't happen on the football field with the players and all that. And the thing is, as supporters, we can brag and see what we've got just now. And from a position of strength, because of where we think we are, we're a dominant team. We're very well run. We're not overspending our money and causing a lot of problems. So we're making sure that you know, we're run right. And you know, the role model can see us doing that for a right few years now.
Yeah.
Simon, you give me a number. I'm going for 14. I'm on 14 and 15. I'm going for
a number, man. I'm a politician there, and you're wanting a number.
14, 15 would do me.
Aye, that's what we'll call it quits then. We'll think about it then, right?
Is the cups, if you have an off day in the cup, and the league kind of levels itself out with your performances, but cups, we've been at the wrong end of cup upsets over the years, so to win the cups as well, it's incredible for the consistency that this team has found. And even when they've been questioned at times, where the last 2 years at the turn of the year it's been quite close, they've just motored away. You know, they've came back after the winter break and motored away with it, so it's an incredible achievement.
There's a young girl that sits in our section, and she turned around to us and she said, "Do you know, as long as I've been coming to Celtic Park, we've never ever get beat. So see, as long as I keep coming, we'll keep winning."
It's always so simple.
It's a good record to have.
Oh, 100%. 10 years at the Kano and coming up for 10 in a row.
Yeah.
We should ask you at the Kano, you know, how long is it going to be? How long is the Kano going to go on hopefully forever? And long Celtic we keep winning this forever, yeah.
We're back to the Kano. Tom, you've been a patron basically for the start, been to all the events. Simon, I heard you played golf. I've never seen you right enough. But Tom obviously knows about us. How did you hear about us, Simon? How did you find out about us?
I think just from being around the club, I was aware of the Celtic Foundation doing stuff, and then I must have came across you guys, whether it was somebody at the club or on social media. And then obviously I got to meet Erin through, it was something that Scott Brown did for us, and I didn't want him doing it for nothing. You know, I wanted, and he says, no, I don't want to take anything. And I didn't want to abuse his status. So I says, well, choose a charity and we'll donate, we'll kindly donate. So it was you guys that he chose. I met Erin that night. Forget what game it was. Can you remember?
It was Copenhagen, and it was raining, and we get beat, and I had to carry home this big massive cheque. And honestly, it made my night. Everybody's doom and glooming. Everyone's coming up to me going, "Did you win the windfall?"
I should have brought that up. That
was brilliant. Had a couple of cries that night, so I did.
I'm also aware of the kids. From our position, I can see where the kids sit, and I think Erin's contacted me a couple of times to go round, but just with the timing and when we go on air with Celtic TV, I've not been able to do it yet. But it'd be nice to come round at some point when we get back normality and meet the kids, because it's a great thing that you guys are doing.
It's actually fantastic being in amongst it as well, because as I said earlier on, it's the reaction you get to the kids. Do you know what I mean? It's just brilliant. It's basically why we do it. So we put up with all the arguments and all the fighting and all the hassle, because that makes it special. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My very first game with the Kano Foundation, a young girl asked me a question. She asked, "How is the game filmed?" So she goes, "Oh, look, it's a drone. A drone's filming the game." And I had about 30 kids around me pointing to the sky, going, "Look, it's a drone." And I'm like, "No, it's not a drone." But that's the magic. That's the magic of Celtic Park for these young kids. It's really, there's one word, and it's special.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, thanks for joining us and thanks for supporting us over the years. God knows what you guys did to deserve this, but I was press ganged into it to get one song. My guitar playing's a wee bit ropey, my singing's not much better, but here we go, have a go. As we gather in the chapel here in old Maynham jail, I think about the past few weeks, although they say we fail. All our school days they have taught us we must yearn for liberty. But all I want in this dark place is to have you with me. So Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. And with all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, or we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I bear for these brave men, my love for the steel land. But when Padraig called me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. To him I had to go. So Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. And with all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. And as the dawn is breaking, my heart, it's breaking too. On this May morn as I walk out, my thoughts will be of you. And I'll write some words upon the wall that everyone will know. I love so much that I can see the blood upon the road. So Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. And with all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. No, there won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Thanks a lot. Keep supporting the Kano. You know it makes sense.
Hi, congratulations to the Kano Foundation for 10 amazing years from the Trenton Andy Doyle Celtic Supporters Club here in Trenton, New Jersey. May you continue for another 10, 20, 30 years doing great work on behalf of the Celtic family.
Happy 10th birthday to the people at the Kano Foundation. Thank you again for all your tremendous support for all us at Phoenix United 05s. Have another successful year and we look forward to catching up later on in the year at your end of season dance. Thank you again.
Congratulations to the Kano Foundation. 10 years of getting kids through the turnstiles at Celtic Park. What an achievement. Well done to Joe and everyone involved. From Perth CSC, Western Australia.
Hi Kano Foundation. I'd like to wish you a happy anniversary. I'm proud of all the great work you're doing back there at Celtic Park, and I'd like again wish you a happy anniversary from all the members of the Los Angeles Celtic Supporters Club.
Kano Foundation, happy 10th birthday from all at the Wimbledon CSC. Done an amazing job over the last 10 years keeping football free for kids. Keep up the good work. Hail, hail.
Congratulations, hope we can see you soon. Bye.
Wow, 10 years at the Kano Foundation. Unbelievable the work you have done, bringing so many kids, giving them a lift over the turnstile, giving them a gift, and giving them the gift of Celtic. From all the team at More Than 90 Minutes, we wish you all the best for the next 10 years, and we look forward to seeing you at the More Than 90 Minutes dinner next season, and hopefully we can raise a few quid and buy a couple of season books for you. Hail, hail, and keep the faith.
All the kids, for those who don't know about the Kano Foundation and the chaos that's match day, all the kids get a free scarf, they get free juices, they get free sweets, and it's all in a goodie bag. And Paul and his wife Sharon put all those bags together before the games. So essentially, that nutter carries 186 bags to the football. Well, no really, it's about, what is it? It's about, how many kids have we got? How many kids?
150. No, 150 tickets, so I'd say 130.
So what's your process then? So how do you get the scarves, get the juices, sweets, crisps?
Scarves get ordered for us and come to the house, and as either me or Sharon will go to the shops and buy the sweets and that, and then I just make them up as we need them. So you'll tell me that you need 120 wains, I'll make 120 bags up and bring them down.
You've really grounded
again, but
What do you
it's
name?
fun.
What's
No,
your
my story.
What's your story? We all have a Kano story. Let's hear it.
I came a bit later than Paul. Was it there already at the beginning? I was maybe about 4 years after it. I just kind of met up with Joe once and got to talking about it, and I used to go into Gallagher all the time before the games, and I came down a couple of times to see Paul, Pat, Joe, to see what was happening, and it just evolved from there, and I just get more and more involved with it, and it's just, it is what it is now, and I love it. I don't do as much as with Paul and Sharon and Joe and Pat do. I'm more kind of in the background. I'll do the gopher. I'll be the gopher.
What's your role then in match day? What's a typical Neil at the Kano football match day for you? What happens?
I'll tell you. I stay quite close to Celtic Park. I take Lorraine, my wife, to her work in the morning, and I come back up the road, and I sit impatiently at the edge of the couch, waiting to go. And then come maybe 11:30. That's me. I'm out that door.
Can I take you back to actually stopping the 10? You two are here. I can't really know talk about stopping the 10. So see, like say, we all knew what happened that day. We've all seen the iconic images. You nearly won the week before, Simon.
Yeah.
But how terrified were you that day about having to go in front of a full Celtic Park and actually perform and win? That must have took a wee bit of...
I think after the Dunfermline game the week before, I remember the bus back. The bus was terrible. We felt exactly. And I think everybody went there expecting us to do it. I think it was the first time it was in our hands. But to go back and then the scenes, and we've been lucky in lockdown. I think the game's been on 2 or 3 times, and I did something with Boydie about it. But the scenes, the reaction when Harold scores, still gives you goosebumps. His Boydie at the end, I remember Boydie turning to
bending back,
final whistle. It's just great memories, and I keep saying it. Up until I was taken off that day, you're focused on your job. But the last 20, 25 minutes, or whatever length of time I spent on the bench, was the most nerve-wracking.
You're one of us again.
You can't do anything. And it's 1-0, and you know that Rangers are you can tell Rangers have got the result elsewhere, and one false move or a mistake like the week before, and it's over, it's finished. So to get the second goal, it was just complete relief, I think, for everybody.
Yeah, that summed up perfectly but how we were feeling, the pressure. I think we went about it, tried to make it as normal as possible. I know it wasn't, but as players, that's what you try and do. You try and prepare every game as you can. But this was a massive one. It was, we felt it from all angles. Your family, your friends, everybody would tell you how important it was that we to stop the 10 and preserve the history of the Lions way back all those years ago. So it turned out well for us, but it wasn't like any other game. But we tried to make it like every other game, and the emotion.
Yeah,
brilliant. Can I ask you, Tom, how did your transfer come about, coming back for Chelsea? I mean, talking to your dad, he was saying that you didn't even tell him. He said you just asked him to pick you up at the airport or something.
I didn't tell him, but he turned up at the press conference and was sitting next to Liam Brady and myself at the top table.
As he does.
He must have known something about it then. But no, completely out the blue, nothing, didn't know anything, had no inclination, had been playing for Chelsea. Started off playing really well. Then the team was going through a wee ropey spell. He would move for, it was Ian Portfield was the manager at Chelsea. He'd move from a back 3 to a back 4, or a back 4 to a back 3. And me being a player, it was just, it was putting me off. And I don't know that. But towards the end, I played about 7 or 8 games consecutively. My last game was at Anfield. We won 2-1. And so I got a phone call on the Tuesday to come in and see Ian Portfield at the stadium, not the training ground. It was at the stadium, the football stadium, which was about 40 minutes apart. And I'm thinking, well, why is this? He never gave me any inclination. And he just says, look, there's an opportunity. If you would want it, that Tony Cascarone would be coming down to Chelsea in a swap deal, and you would be up to Celtic. And before he'd finished the sentence, I was on the plane back upstairs to sign the contract. I was only come up for talks, and there was a press conference ready and everything. But listen,
is that your dagging?
It was going to be an absolute no-brainer to come up. You know, I'd only been away, you know, wee Homburger guy that I was at Motherwell. I was only been away for about 6 months down in London, and to get back up to Glasgow, and especially to Celtic, that was a dream come true for me.
Well, was that your plan all along, Tom? Was that when you were at Motherwell? Did you go down to Chelsea because you knew you were going to end up with Celtic being a Celtic fan?
You're getting into conspiracy theories here. You're not part of the plan.
I'm listening to my dad too much.
Yes, well, the key thing about that and why it was a conspiracy is that then that Celtic, one of Celtic's most expensive signings, Tony Cascarone, would have to have played crap, which he did. Thankfully, that for me, throughout that campaign that he was there. If he'd have been playing very well at any stage and scored more than 2 or 3 goals, I think it was just the 2 he got.
I was going to say 1.
Then the move for me would not have happened. So there's a lot of people that had to be in the picture for this conspiracy theory to get to go. But no, there was a reason. I'd spoken to a couple of clubs before I left Motherwell. Nottingham Forest was one. I spoke to Leeds.
Got one more question, Simon. How's Jackie Mack? How's he getting on? How's he been coping?
Very well, very well. Obviously, he's been through a right difficult time, but he's back working. I'm regular on these Zoom calls with him. I spoke to him earlier on today. He's home. He's doing well. He's doing really well.
I didn't know he was that fit again. He was back working. I didn't know that.
Aye, yeah, he's back.
Fantastic.
Doing his Concilium agency stuff, so he's doing really well. Good to see.
That must have been scary for you, Tom, was it not?
Well, listen, it is. We've been privy to some absolutely horrendous things that have happened in my life. I look at Phil O'Donnell. You look at my time at Motherwell, David Cooper. There's Jamie Dolan, Paul McGrillen. Taken away from us far too soon, and it's so sad. And the good thing is that Jackie's on the mend. He's on his recovery. He's back at work now and stuff. And that's, when something like that happens, you go to these things and you think the worst at times, and you think, oh, how's he going to pull it through? John Hartson, another, he's went through, so it's still in Petrov, And there's been a lot of challenges along the way for us all. But this is the time when you've got your social media and you've got all this that people do come together, and the well wishes from supporters from every club is absolutely fantastic. And I think you can take that you've obviously had an impact. If so many people are wishing you well, and as you say, there's a lot of people talk about people being nice, but there's nobody as nice as Jack and Simon and guys like that. They're absolutely brilliant in what they do and how they handle themselves and how they've handled themselves in the years. Absolutely fantastic. It's good to see wee Jack in the men.
Yeah. Simon, could you please pass on give him our best, really?
Will do.
For all the support, not just us, because it was quite a concerning time for everybody, to be honest.
Yeah,
and he's got stuff on social media about it.
He said himself that the support that he got was unbelievable. He was blown away with it. From Celtic and everybody, as Boyd touched on there, across the football family, if you like. But yeah, the support was incredible from him.
It's one thing that touched us all, all Celtic supporters of all ages as well. I always found myself on Twitter checking Erin, his daughter's page, just sending my best wishes, and it's something that it brings us all together, at moments like this. And as you were saying, there's no other family like the Celtic family, and it's good that he knows. It's really good that he knows that we're all here, all of us sending that love, definitely.
I'll pass it on. Thank you.
Cheers, gents. Thanks for spending your time with us.
No bother.
You must be desperate good golfing, boy,
I wish it was. My son's been away already this morning. I think it's 7 o'clock this morning. No, I've been at my bike. Just keep myself tight in the mud. I'm doing the Tour de Lanarkshire. Which ventures into Eaglesham as well. I didn't know that Eaglesham was in Lanarkshire, but I must have got lost somewhere.
I was out, Boydie, I was out on the Fenwick Moors this morning for 3 hours. I was half expecting you to cycle by me.
Sneak up on you.
I've got a route on a Friday where I've tried to beat it, and I beat it this morning. I think it must have been the weather, it must be great and all that. And I had the lycra on. It's probably how you didn't want to see me. I had the lycra on, which is not a great sight for an old 55-year-old.
Too far. Erin, cut it.
Were you up as far, Boydie? Were you up as far as Eaglesham today?
No, I wasn't anywhere near. No, it's 5 miles. You can't go further than 5 miles.
All right. Good answer.
I bet no.
Dominic Commons here.
You're all right today.
You stop video, all right.
So to all our listeners on Sunday night, coming up, we've got Joe McKenna coming up for a few songs, we've got Stephen Dodds, and we've also got a few other surprises as well. So from Joe, Simon and Tom, we'll see you soon.
Cheers, lads. Thanks.
See ya.
Happy 10th birthday to the Kano Foundation from all the members at the Bronx Boys Celtic Supporters Club, New York. Hail, hail.
How you doing? Hail, hail everyone. John Higgins here. Just like to wish the Kano Foundation a happy 10th birthday. Brilliant what you do throughout all these years. I know it's tough times everybody's going through just now, lockdown, but hopefully we're seeing a wee bit of the light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully everybody can be back to hopefully see the boys lift 9 in a row, the flag, and then obviously on their way to 10. So I'm still celebrating. I've got the Caesar t-shirt and everything on, and just have a great day everyone, and see you all soon. Hail, hail.
Hello everyone, it's John Hartson here. I just want to congratulate the Kano Foundation on their amazing work. Also, it's their 10-year anniversary, and during that time they have managed to get over 9,000 young children to the football matches. An unbelievable feat and a very, very commendable thing to do. So, well done chaps, everybody involved with the Kano Foundation, men, women, children, everybody. Keep up the great work and all the very, very best. Cheers now.
Hello everyone, Hugo Straney here in Toronto, Canada, on the shores of Lake Ontario. Wishing a very happy 10th birthday to everyone at the Kano Foundation. Congratulations on 10 years of truly inspirational hard work, your commitment and dedication for a great inspiring foundation. And I salute all the hard-working team of volunteers and workers, and of course somebody's going to drive the bus, and a big shout out to Mr. Joe Mackin and Mr. Brian Ainsley for all the work that you do. And as we go through this COVID-19, charity fundraising work has suffered, so let's make a good commitment as we come to the beginning of an end, as we get back to the new normal, to make Kano stronger and better for 2020 and beyond. I wish you all a very happy 10th birthday. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. And of course, congratulations on 9 in a row for our own beloved Celtic Football Club. My personal wish is to be with you all for your 10th anniversary Kano Foundation in Glasgow next year. That's how I look forward to that. I also have another personal wish, and that is that one of these days I'm going to get to hear Joe Mackin's real voice, because by the time I get to Vegas, Joe is completely hoarse. He's been there a few days before me. So Joe, maybe I'll get to hear your real voice one of these days. A salute to Kano. Thank you. Goramila Margaret, merci beaucoup, and happy birthday.
And I didn't place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead when I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. See you every time. Oh, I like the way your style. You make me wanna cry. Now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. Never seen anybody do the things you do before. Move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
Hail, hail. Joe McKenna, Homeboys podcast here. Just wanted to say happy birthday to the Kano Foundation. Incredible achievement bringing that many kids to Celtic Park over the years. An incredible group of people. I've had incredible experiences being involved. Honoured to be an ambassador. Honoured to be associated in any way. And I just want to say long may it continue. And I'm delighted to be part of the festivities here today. So hopefully you enjoy a couple of tunes. Okay? Here we go. The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The further you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong, and I know that I can make it, though you do want me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone, oh no. Something inside so strong. There is something inside so strong. The more you refuse to hear my voice, way, 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 the louder I will sing. You hide behind walls of Jericho, way, 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 your lies will come tumbling. Deny my place in time, you squander wealth that's mine. My light will shine so brightly it will blind you. Oh, 'cause there's something inside so strong, and I know that I can make it, but you do want me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone, oh no. Something inside so strong. There is something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough, when we know better, just look them in the eyes and say, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. 'Cause there is something inside so strong, and I know that I can make it, though you do want me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone, oh no. Something inside so strong. There is 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 something inside so strong. God bless Neil Lennon. Ooh, it's a hot oil day, folks. It's a hot oil day. Bit of water. Hope you're all keeping well out there. Enjoying the day. Do 2 more songs. I'll move on to the next person. 10 years before I saw the light of morning, comradeship of heroes was led. From every corner of the world came sailing the 5th International Brigade. They came to stand beside the Spanish people, try and stem the rising fascist tide. Franco's allies were the powerful and wealthy. Frank Ryan came from the other side. Even the olives were bleeding. As the battle for Madrid it thundered on. Truth and love against the force of evil. Brotherhood against the fascist crime. Viva la Quinta Brigada. No passerán pledge to make them fight. Atlante is the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Up Hillard was a church of island plaster. Killarney across the Pyrenees a came. There he came, a brave young Christian brother. Side by side they fought and died as men. Tommy Woods, aged 17, died in Cordova. In Vienna he learned to hold his gun. From Dublin to Villa del Rio, where he fought and died beneath the blazing sun. Viva la Quinta Brigada. No passerán the pledge that made them fight. Atlante is the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Many Irishmen they heard the call of Franco. Joined Hitler and Mussolini too. Propaganda from the pulpit and newspapers helped old Duffy to enlist his crew. Word came from Manu to support the Nazis. Men of cloth that failed to shed again. When the bishops blessed the blue shirts in Donnelly, as they sailed beneath the swastika spray. Viva la Quinta Brigada. No pass around the pledge that made them fight. Atlante is the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. This song is a tribute to Frank Ryan, Kid Conway and Denny Cody too. Peter Day, Charlie Reagan and Hugh Bonner. Though many died, I can't name few. Danny Boyle, Blazer Brown, Charlie Donnelly. Tim Tomlinson, Jim Straight from Short Strand. Jack Nalty, Tommy Batten and Frank Conroy. Jim Foley, Tony Fox and Dick O'Neill. Viva la Quinta Brigada. No pass around the pledge that made them fight. Atlante is the cry around the hillside. Let us all remember them tonight. Viva la Quinta Brigada. 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 Cool. Hope you enjoyed that one. It's a relatively new guitar, so struggling a bit to play it sometimes. But sure, we're all here for the laughs, for the fun. So, a couple of wee Celtic related songs. Do something a bit poppier now, and then leave you be. See how this goes. If I mess it up, I'll just keep going. Right? It's kind of the right. So I messed up the last song. Because this is pre-recorded, I get to do it again. Wonders of technology. So we'll give it a go. And we've got a pop singing to finish us off. And then enjoy the rest of the festivities. Happy birthday to the Kano. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Take it easy. Don't tell me this is all for nothing. I can only tell you one thing. On the nights you feel outnumbered, baby, I'll be out there somewhere. I see everything you can be. I see the beauty that you can't see. On the nights you feel outnumbered, baby, I'll be out there somewhere. I could have showed you all the scars at the start, but that was always the most difficult part. See, I'm in love with how your soul's a mix of chaos and art, and how you never try to keep them apart. I wrote some words and then I stared at my feet, became a coward when I needed to speak. I guess love took on a different kind of meaning for me, so when I go, just know it kills me to leave. To all the stars that light the road, don't ever leave that girl so cold. Never let me down, just leave me home. Don't tell me this is all for nothing. I can only tell you one thing. On the nights you feel outnumbered, baby, I'll be out there somewhere. I see everything you can be. I see the beauty that you can't see. On the nights you feel outnumbered, baby, I'll be out there somewhere. There's beauty here that's yet to depart. There's still a song inside the halls in the dark. I'll come to you if you stay where you are, and I'll always hold your hand in the car. And there'll be days when it's difficult, but I ask you to never leave behind the reciprocal. We're past that. Love is not designed for the cynical, so we have that. We can have that. To all the stars that light the road, don't ever leave that girl so cold. Never let me down, just leave me home. Don't tell me this is all for nothing. I can only tell you one thing. On the nights you feel outnumbered, baby, I'll be out there somewhere. I see everything you can be. I see the beauty that you can't see. On the nights you feel outnumbered, baby, I'll be out there somewhere. How long can you wait for the one you deserve? Fight on, never let it out, never let it out. If I'm gone, if you ever leave, I hope that you learn to fight on, to fight on. Don't tell me this is all for nothing. I can only tell you one thing. On the nights you feel outnumbered, baby, I'll be out there somewhere. I see everything you can be. I see the beauty that you can't see. On the nights you feel outnumbered, baby, I'll be out there somewhere. Baby, I'll be out there somewhere, somewhere, somewhere. Baby, I'll be out there somewhere, somewhere. Happy birthday to the Kano Foundation. Enjoy celebrations. Look forward to getting back to Celtic Park and seeing all the kids there again in the family section. God bless you. Hail, hail. Take it easy. The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The further you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong.
On
the moment, so we'd like to wish the Kano Foundation a very happy 10th birthday. Not only do you do amazing work for so many children, getting them to the football, the Christmas parties, even giving the bigger kids fun days out at the golf days, you supported my business phenomenally, and I will always be grateful for the help and support you've given me. I made friends for life through you all, and I just hope once lockdown's over we can all get together and have the celebration that you deserve.
I'd like to thank the Kano Foundation for taking me and my school to Celtic Park every year, and we've had great opportunities, so thank you very much.
Hi, Paul Kane here from Perth, Australia, Martin's brother. Just like to wish the Kano Foundation many happy returns on their 10th anniversary, and keep up the good work, guys. I know it's not the best time of year, but stay safe, and hopefully we'll be back in paradise soon, shouting for the hoops. God bless, guys. Have a great day, yeah?
So brightly it will blind you. Oh, hope possess something inside so strong, and I know that I can make it, but you do want me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no.
Happy 10th birthday, Kano Foundation. Here's to the next 10.
Happy birthday to you. 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 Happy birthday, dear
Kano!
Thank you very much for joining us. We're sending our love, and hopefully we'll see you all next season.
to everybody at the Kano Foundation, and a massive well done in reaching your 10th anniversary. From myself, Stevie Dodds. I'm going to give you a few Celtic songs. Enjoy, guys. Well, it was far across the sea, and the devil got a hold of me. He wouldn't set me free, so he kept me silver ransom. Na 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 na. I'm a sailing man from Glasgow, turning from this world around and round. Meanest thing that I have found, all my days of wandering. Na 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 na. But I could see his evil eyes, and then he took me by surprise. Take me to your paradise, I want to see your jungle. Na 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 na. Here we go. That's where the lights stay. Oh, they're those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise. I said graffiti on the wall just as the sun was going down. Say graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall, it says oh, magic, magic graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall, and it said ooh ah up the Celts, 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 ooh ah up the Celts. Or even to each jungle deep, for the paradise that we did seek was no place for the weak. What's in with the natives? Na 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 na. From the Amazon to Borneo, from Africa to Tokyo, the darkest jungles of the world, nowhere could lose them. Na 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 na. Around in circles everywhere, you looked at me and he did say, think you're leading me astray, I want you so me boy. Na 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 na. Here we go again, we're on the road again, we're on the road again, we're on our way to paradise. We love the jungle deep, that's where the lights sleep. Oh, then those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise. I said graffiti on the wall just as the sun was going down. Say graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall, it says oh, magic, magic graffiti on the wall. Graffiti on the wall, and it said ooh ah up the Celts, 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 ooh ah up the Celts.